Hi, I will try and do this thing that I did previously. It says edit here and everything. The things. Okay, I will just try to oh, I remember. Sorry. Yeah, but because this cannot be done before, I will have to do wait a second. I will just mess around for a moment before I put up an image here because it's too boring just have like a great screen, I guess, but it's also calming maybe. What do I want to have up there then? It's the thumbnail, I don't know. I could have prepared an image, yeah, but no, I didn't. So, what do I want to have? This is a good yeah, so I think yeah, I will try. Oh, here's someone is in it. Just Lucas. Hi, you can hear me well because I'm dancing with the kind of window here. Oh, this one up, it works. There. But maybe we can get it like larger. Okay, so now I'll just back here. That's cool. So okay, I'll keep this up just as it works. This is so I have a question. I thought about doing a collective reading for everyone if no one can, and maybe I will after a while slow down, but a larger layout. But maybe you want to. You have some questions. Also, I should start with maybe saying you can't hear me well. Oh, I thought you said you can hear me well. I'm sorry about that, because I was messing around with stuff inside here. Do you hear me now, or is it something with the mic maybe? Oh yeah, no, yes, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that I messed around to have just some image up here. I think it's more fun like that. So yeah, and so now I know this is a controversial maybe subject, but I also want to do this live for Pat King, who was in Ottawa with those truckers and all that. Yeah, he still money for legal support, like, or so on, and he needs that, and he is for the moment until October 3rd or 4th, he is banned from communicating on media, aside from just saying those things that he want donations, like, and yeah. So I put maybe I should write that down here also. I will write that. But then again, you can ask anyway. It's not a demand. I mean, I'll just, yeah, absolutely. I will write that meanwhile. Natasha. .com. Password Ottawa. So there it goes. This is his lawyer then. Anyway, because he does not have access to his found yet and so on. Feel free to ask a question, yeah? I have the Cozy Witch Tarot deck close by, but I have some other decks also close by, and a bunch of other decks a few meters from here, but yeah. What is the question? Maybe I should take some water meanwhile. What's coming towards? I guess it's me there. It's like a heart blocking the whole in terms of love. Well, let's see then. Well, let's see. And you know me from before. You have been here before. So let's say I'm a tell it as it is kind of reader. So sometimes we don't get responses we may want to, but also we can change everything. You know, this is not set in stone. So, and maybe this we can pull cards for that if so. What is have a relationship with somebody? Okay, so then I don't really understand the question. I guess you want another relationship. I will just pull a card and then maybe the card will explain. Oh, the cards. They were a little bit messy cards here. Okay. What common towards you in love? Love is great. I mean, love is all around, they say. So, I must say these cards are not easy. I mean, I get 4 cards for you. And there is like a blocking card, I would say, for the 3 other cards almost. Like the first card is like halfway up, halfway down. It's like in limbo. So that's the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Are you married to this one? Maybe you want to be. So maybe that's the real question or something. No, you don't want to. Okay, wonder what this is, because this sometimes represents marriage, the Hierophant card, but it also says that you shouldn't follow blindly someone, even tradition. It's like get the heck in line kind of thing. It's like, you know, with the Pope and everything, sometimes it's a symbol for this card, and that's like repressing others' individual expression or who they are to like control. Yeah. Did you want to get married to this one? Is that the why? I mean, this is not saying that is coming to you. This is like blocking somewhat what the other 3 cards. So therefore, I wonder if maybe you see it different, the 2 of you. Maybe you want or he want that, or and this is like something you wish for. But maybe you asked, maybe you answered. I mean, no, there before. Yeah. I will go to the other cards. There are 3 other cards here, but yeah, it seems that this is something. This is like a heavy card in this sense. So I don't know what it is. If it's not like that thing, that it feels like this, you want him like to propose or something like that. That could be very important for some people, and so on. But otherwise, it could be also this imbalance in the sense of who have the control, kind of who adjusts more and stuff. So if it would be you that is more controlling, then you have to let him express himself and not be like as you want him to be, or something like that, but rather love him as he is, and so on. Okay. The 3 other cards that are like blocked then. Interesting. You get the Sun and the Moon, and in the center of the Sun and the Moon is the 4 of Cups. Try not to be so picky, okay, it says in this deck. And the Sun card, I mean, to me, it says like, give yourself permission to experience joy. Taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. For the Sun, the first, and the Moon, the other. But I think this represents the relationship rather, that the Sun represents oftentimes the male and the Moon the female energy, or vice versa in some cultures. But there is something here in the image of the Four of Cups. I mean, obviously the major arcana cards, the three major arcana cards of these four, are the most impactful. But I would assume that you are the picky one, because the central card here is like someone choosing what kind of coffee she wants, like latte, cappuccino, I don't know, whatever. And she's like very, no, that's not exactly what I want it this way or that way. Yeah, a little bit like that. And so, and that could go hand in hand a little bit with the Hierophant. Someone wants to control in detail smaller things and get a little bit not pleased, let's say. A little bit not so fun to be around, like if this person doesn't get it the way they want it. So I wonder if this is you or this is him then, because it seems like otherwise like the perfect match of energies here with the sun and moon together. It's like the balance of the universe or the sky, or anyways, like yeah, they complement each other perfectly, like. But someone here is too critical and want it a different way, kind of thing. So what do you think about this? Is this... So I think there could be also the Hierophant card, if it would be about marriage, even if that's not something you wish for. I believe that that card can indicate that, because that's the same person, it seems like the Hierophant card. No, I know the Hierophant in this card, and there are two people trying to adjust, kind of. And like in the Four of Cups card. So, and that person also, the Hierophant, is very critical and want to adjust certain things with those, it seemed like pupils or people here beneath them, sort of what they are, how they are dressed, the way they speak, the way they behave, like everything. So I think that if that would be more balanced, that could become a marriage. But I think as it is now, it's quite unbalanced, it seems, although you're a perfect match in a way, because of this criticism or this getting like hung up on tiny details and things. It could be him as well, I don't know. You let me know. Someone is very critical here and want it exactly their way, and it can't change their... If it's a little bit not pleasing to this person, then maybe the whole day is ruined. Maybe it's okay. So I think you could loosen up a bit about that. I mean, everything we do come from somewhere. So this is like some need you have for some reason. There is a pattern there probably that come from something. But actually, if you would relax more so that he feels that he can be fully himself, like express himself fully without feeling restrained, sort of. I don't mean in all kinds of ways, of course, but I mean, still loyal to you. But then, it will blossom like the sun. He will start to shine in a way. He is a little bit maybe not pushed down in the sense, because you want that. You want rather to lift him up and yeah, like it just make adjustments for him to shine, actually. So it doesn't come from a bad place in you, but still. And he look up to you very much. Then he likes that kind of. He feel a little bit more insecure and want you to almost do that, but it's better for you if you are equal, like in strength, sort of. So yeah, it's not like that will help him to come to his strength more, rather if you let go of the criticism, maybe rather be encouraging, like first of all, like appreciate things he does. Maybe you do this, but still might maybe add to that, like to add to the thank yous, or just showing the tiny things that you appreciate, or the ways you do things, or dressed, or whatever it is, like that you actually focus in on the positives. And then maybe he will also realize that, oh, more of this kind of thing instead of the critical ways, you know. Because you get way better results, and you are very reflective. I mean, with the sun and the moon, you are quite different persons, like in your personality. He is, and he would be even more outgoing and taking charge in sense and so on, if you, and also it would be good for you to allow this more feminine energy to relax, that to like let him shine, sort of, or let him not rule, but let him like trust him to deal with things and make it that it will go well without your like a little bit, maybe not constant nagging, but a bit nagging, like because that will also not be very inspiring. He is inspired by you, though. He very much look up to you, and he think you have good reasons for what you say. He appreciate it, but at the same time, and I think he get a little bit lack of confidence when you do that too much. It's like he try his best, and then there is this tiny fault that you point to. Everything else is like great, but then this little thing, and that can be very, yeah, it can be stressful. So yeah, and you get more better results if you, maybe you can write them down first of all, because this in this moon card there is a woman sitting on a roof, and there is a full moon, and she's writing in a notebook. And I think maybe if you write the things down and think about how you would feel if someone said those things to you, or if it were a lot of them, or maybe you just see when you write them down that this is a lot of critical things, and maybe you can find ways then to maybe if you need to say something, one of those things or something, you can at least try to maybe just use a sweeter voice. I mean, this sounds maybe strange. It's not like you should change and be someone you're not, but rather so it's received in a different way, or also different words sometimes, just to get the message across anyways, but in a more loving way that won't make him, I think he backs off a bit, and he like you to take charge, and then you become this masculine energy in your relationship, and you don't want that really. So but he kind of, and that's the thing in all relationships, it can be like that. Gungbräda, it's like in Swedish, but yeah, you know, if one take on too much of that role, the other one backs off more and more, and that's very irritating to many women if the male is the more passive one. But you can't like criticize him there. You have to like encourage him rather, and be appreciative of the initiatives he take and the things, and then he may be good at them, but otherwise he lose like confidence to actually do things. So yeah, he hides away a bit then behind you because of your your strength. It is, yeah. So this is the messages when it comes to love for you right now. But it's really, really good. I mean, the Hierophant, the sun and the moon, that's awesome. So I think this could actually lead to a lifelong relationship and marriage, whatever you mean with that, but at least like that you are committed for the long term, and that it would be very balanced. So the one who needs to adjust here is probably you then. And and to trust that that will be fine. I don't know how it was for you. Many times, I'm not saying in your case, but in many times, things we meet as adults reflect what we met when we were children. So maybe there was some element of things you needed to take control of or take charge, and or maybe someone was very critical towards you. So you are like, so you have this need for everything to be in a perfect way, so to say, like quote unquote perfect way, whatever it is. But there are some patterns there that would be good for you to relax from and just trust him and trust the whole universe, trust where everything is going, kind of thing. And I think it's good if you reflect, like, as I said, in a book, like, or in a notebook or something, but or on the phone or whatever, but that you write your thoughts down so you can hear them before you say them. Like, you will see it differently then. So, but all is good here aside from that thing. And I think the difficult thing with this is that if this goes on and on without, oh, you're so welcome, I hope this will give you something. If this goes on in the long term, maybe it also gets more and more, because you will be more, I mean, frustrated or irritated if he backs off more and more. So it will just widen this gap, or he will get more insecure and you will get more disturbed by his ways, and so on and so forth, and feel that everything is on you, and so on. So yeah, try that. Just trust that he will step up when he and also maybe express that in words, like, if there is a choice to be made, whatever, in your relationship, I mean, for you both, maybe you can just say, like, what are your thoughts on this? What would you think? And he maybe are used to you having your ideas clear and saying that. But try to just, even if you think it's like, oh no, can't we do it differently? Like, sometimes maybe just try it out to say, like, oh wow, great idea. And even if it's not a major thing, like where you should live or whatever, then maybe you could just let it slip, even if it's not your perfect idea of what would be the solution or what it is, just to make him feel that, yeah, I also got this. I can. I mean, it will lift him, his energy and spark, and yeah. But as I said, it's not really he thinks you're right. He thinks he needs, like, these adjustments. So he's not critical of you being critical, but it's a little bit of a strain on your relationship, because it becomes this unbalance. It's, yeah, you understand. I've said it too many times now, but yeah, you're welcome. Oh, someone else is here too. There are two people here. Woo-hoo. And also to the other one, I don't see who are here, but there are two. If you want to, oh, actually, I don't know if I can put this link on a different page here. I shall try. If I can, I will do. I will just write the thing here. No, I have to wait a second. Or I mean, I will just say that. Wait, God, I just need to write that I'm live here now. I was going to do this right away, but I forgot. I wonder if this works. If someone click on this link, I wonder if they get here then. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, I can actually try and see if I do. I'm not sure. No, I came to the. Oh, I think I can do a different way. Sorry, I do this a lot now. I will delete that, and then I will just do like this. And soon I will be back on the YouTube. or I'm here, but I will just get it. Oh, I don't want to hear myself. So let's see now. I will see. So I think this will work better. Yeah, it did. So now I'm back. I was just and if you have any more questions, by the way, do ask them. I was going to say that also if anyone wants to donate, that's totally free. Am I still on the right page now, or did I? Hello. Maybe I did wrong now. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Whoa. Anyway, so if you want to donate, this is to Pat King, who needs some, I think 50K more for his legal help. So I put it in the what is it called, description box beneath, and also here in the chat, the Natasha Calvino Gmail and the password Ottawa if you wish to donate. So any other question, adventurers, and someone else that is in here? If you see the chat, feel free. Or any other questions or chat that you have in your mind. Anyone with me, that's fine too. Otherwise, I will in a few minutes, I will go to doing a collective Mandrake cross, like Celtic cross, almost like I just use 3 cards in the center, otherwise it's similar. So for everyone who comes in, so I hope everyone can get something out of that, if no other question comes up before then. So yeah, I was going to try to do this more frequently now, at least until October, when he is back on trial then. So we will see how it goes. Anyways. Yeah, I can't sit here and be just quiet. So I will just. Oh, I will send a song. This is so sweet. I can listen to old songs so much. This is one I like very much now. For some reason. I think it's the lyrics. Or it is. Or it's both, but yeah. Sometimes I have this thing when I hear music or songs, I interpret them very differently. Like I see it in a different way. Yeah. Also, when I have previously when I watch sports, sometimes I also. So, for example, Sunshine Through My Window. I feel like this is. I mean, to me, this song talks about us as spirits. Like when we meet someone, you have heard this thing probably that we are this. Everything around you like reflects you, sort of your energy, your vibe, and so on. So you can learn about yourself very much by everything you meet. If you don't want to like just dive into yourself, but also actually you are also reflecting everyone. I think about that when there's sunshine in my window. Maybe the window like windows, like this computer, but also when I'm like out in the street or so on. If I remember who people are as spirits, their divine spark, their soul, then I can shine that towards everyone that I meet. Not every time I'm in that mood, but I mean I try to remember that that's who we are. That's who I am also. And previously, when I watched sports when I was younger, like football or so on, maybe it was like shaking the legs. Someone just, but anyways, it was. I heard the commentary and so on. Like, oh, I was like a philosophy thing. I love to watch it by myself because then I could like. To me, it was a whole different experience than like other people when they watch that stuff. I see it like a world stage and who does who and stuff. I don't know. I can't explain it well, but yeah. Same thing with songs. Oftentimes, they touch me very differently, probably than they were intended to. Sometimes maybe that they were also, but yeah. But this song anyway remind me very much of who we are. When we are when we remember who we are and express that, yeah, about the love it is, of course, obviously. But so anyway, I will do the collective reading now and see if someone comes in. It's not a bunch of people here, so yeah, and understandably because I'm too lazy to film the layouts with the cards and stuff. I ponder to do that and even to have like PayPal and stuff, but I think it will be like hacked and stolen. I don't use money online. Anyway, I just anyway. Never mind. So never mind. Okay. Oh, they are now cutting or those little tiny, not the grass, but on the side. So whatever. We will see if this works. So there are not many who can donate here because it's not many people here. Right now, no one. But I will do that, the collective. Let's see. So first, I will see what the central thing is for those who will come across this later. And I will keep using this Cozy Witch Tarot deck, which is kind of cute. I feel this card. 3 of Wands. Put yourself out there and you will be rewarded in one way or another. Yeah. I thought about this because people aren't in, no one I know exactly, yeah, maybe one, are in agreement with me on these things, maybe when it comes to Pat and stuff. But I followed it closely, so I know what I know. Anyway, yeah, so this 3 of Wands, here is a woman standing outside of, is she outside of it? Yeah. There is a dog. It's almost like a fool card because this dog is scratching on her legs and waving its tail. It's like a little cocker spaniel, a little bit brownish. So cute. Oh, so cute. But anyways, this girl have just stepped outside. Over there is this wall with this gateway where there is like a fenced doorway, if you say, that you have to lock or unlock to get out, so sort of. And there are candles lit there, and she seems like she's preparing maybe to sing something or to hold a speech or something. And this is, as I said, this is very much encouraged here to dare to do so, even if you practice. And there is this one star at the distant here in the sky. There are actually several, but not in the sky. There's just one in the sky. And she know that you have so much more potential, or he, whomever you are, this is you, whomever. And she wants to reach others with that, reach others. And I have a candle lit here for the spirits as well and stuff. That may be of help. Anyway, so, yeah. She's kind of practice, but this is, I think, as of yet, there may be no one listening as it is here. But she's like practicing here. Yeah. And that's a good thing too. And for me, when I do these are just like venting places, or it have become since far back in other channels. But and also just relaxing thing. But so I ramble a lot, and I do not like to listen to others who are like rambling like that. I get so frustrated and irritated. I almost jump in the chair, and I almost hate people doing that. I get so upset. So sorry if someone feel like me. I obviously I do get upset because I am like this myself, and they are even minor compared to me like that. But anyways, super cute girl here in the image. Okay. So that is the underlying, wait, I will see that too. And the energy here is the 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's about not maybe if you want to be in a group setting or cooperate with others, then you have to see that you're all on the same page. You don't need to have the exact same ideas, but you need to have the same broader vision. You can be different and allow each other to have differences, but as this previous one with the sun and moon, even that can be, or not even can be, but it is very enriching, So, yeah. But to also consider that the overall goal of the group setting or partnership or so on is that it is the same. Yeah. Oh, I get so warm now. Okay. So what stands between you and speaking out? If this would be Pat, it would be the government of Canada. Those a-holes. And the world. Oh my, the world. Let's see now. That's horrible. I won't go into speaking about that too much, I don't think. But yeah, the way things gradually changes in the world and the way people accept those changes and those restrictions, that is in countries like Canada, that is viewed as a very free country. That's horrendous. It shouldn't be allowed, for sure. Yeah. So anyway, okay. What prevent this person from speaking out? This is the wheel, which is a very good thing here. Now I think about Pat just because of the whole. He can record things for himself and then start to. Oh, that's an idea. Even if that's not as fun as doing lives or speaking with people there, but I'm sure he does like all the time, or even books or whatever it is. I think maybe, but that could be an idea to actually share thoughts and then afterwards upload them, because even videos or whatever that won't be uploaded until he's free to do so, to say what's on his mind, and to say also when it comes to whatever things, yeah. So maybe that's the central card. But anyway, this the thing that is blocking here is, here it's called good luck charm, and that is someone having what are those called, acorn in a necklace around their neck, obviously. And it says, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Maybe I have to cast a spell for it. I don't know if he's into that though. Anyways, don't think so. But it also, the Wheel of Fortune overall speaks about taking chances when you can. Sometimes, it's always turning. That's the thing. It's always, sometimes you are on the top, and then it's always the decline, and then there is always a rising up again. That's another song with her. I will do that song. Lately I've been, I'm sucker for even older songs than this, but these kinds of songs I've never listened to since they were whenever. I never did actually. But yeah, things will turn is what it says. Things will change. They inevitably they do change, and hear that song. They do change. Yeah. And so to just take the opportunities as they come, and there will come new opportunities when you see, maybe in this case, I just think about him all the time now, but this is for anyone who this fits, or for anyone, even if it doesn't actually. But so this is a new start also. The number 10 is a number 1, and that's a new start. And this person is like eager to get out in the world, to speak their mind, almost like going on a tour, just sharing, and that seems like him, like, anyway. So we can also influence our world, obviously, but sometimes we have to also understand that this, even if the opportunities aren't on top right now, maybe there are still opportunities there, and they are still coming. We should not, keep our eyes blindly on the things that we have lost or that have passed us. This may be for me also, by the way, today. I've felt a bit downer. But anyway, never do actually, but now I felt like we are today. I'm not like beaten or broken. That's, I don't know if that ever happens again, but don't think so. But yeah, they say when you break a bone or something, that they are almost unbreakable on that exact spot. I mean, it's when it heals, it's so much stronger. And so I also feel sometimes, which is super cocky to say, but sometimes I feel like somewhat unbreakable. Yeah. Because of all those times I've been crushed almost fully. Yeah. Anyways, I will read about this because it feels very important. So if I can, because it's quite dark. And also I don't see very well. Maybe I have to turn the lights. I have to turn the light here. Over here. You see it there in the... when I do like this. Woo-hoo. Anyway, sorry. After experiencing setback after setback, this witch finally decides that fate isn't something that's just allowed to happen to her. So she makes herself a good luck charm to wear. I think, anyway. This way, I'll attract at least one good thing my way, she proclaims. She's right. Some stuff is out of our control, but there are plenty of things we can control. This card usually indicates that there is something you can do about your current circumstances, not limited to enchanting your jewelry. Make a list of possible solutions, start from the top, and don't stop till something works. Don't settle for what you're given when there is likely a way to get what you want. So it's a really positive card, and it's also like encouraging us to not just look at the sorry about this. But the downers. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. And what that means also about magic can be very elaborate and very like, it can be so much, but there are so many things that we all do, like, or so on, but to just hold an item or something like a necklace or something that we appreciate, and pour our, let's say not soul, but our energy or intent into that will also help that item hold that energy. So, and others can feel it. Others who can feel energy will feel what energy that is. But people who aren't as used to working with that energy may not feel that, but it will still remind them when they see it and so on. So it will do that energetically also, but also from just a reminder, and that also speaks to the reptile brain that understands ceremony. So sometimes we need these additions, like our brains need those. We can't just talk to ourselves. Sometimes we need to do some extra. Well, I can't talk about extra. So I'm so a little bit extra silly today. Yeah. Wow. So I have some acorn here. Maybe I should do some. They don't even grow here. I've asked people who have. I've had them, wow, can I get some? Because of the good luck they carry. All right, so that's a good thing, first of all, and other messages there. So I will move on. Oh, this is not quick. Okay, so what can help here? What can help aside from that then? Something else that can be helpful here. Oh, there's a lot of help. I will just take all of this. Wow. Oh. Okay, this becomes a whole reading in itself, actually, with all the things that can help. But anyway, I'm here by myself as far as I know right now, so I can just sit and make this the longest ever Celtic cross. What can help this person? And I think there is a lot of help needed, and that is why it comes up like a card for a whole new reading for just that question. So, first of all, temperance, like let go of self-imposed limitations. Don't go into fight mode all the time because of also the systems of the body, like fight or flight. It can't be on high gear all the time, although it's critical a lot of things, and you almost want to feel the need to like do that. This woman in a picture here is sitting like leaning back, drinking her tea, enjoying her environment, like curtains or little flowers and stuff, just to be at peace. And also, yeah, this whole about limitations, because the whole reading itself is about limitations. So, yeah, this is very much about open the windows also, like knowing, because what I understood is that there are no, now I talk about him, so maybe this jumped out as a specific reading to him, I don't know, but I'll continue with the previous one. But anyway, that RCMP won't come and knock on his door now and then, so we have to be like on this curfew, what is called, like being home so at like 10 o'clock in the night and so on. So like this little bit open window, I feel like enjoy that, even though it's not fair, it isn't, but whatever this is for anyone else also, to actually enjoy the freedom you have. I felt limited. I was not probably, but this summer, someone was around all summer, and I could have. Now I've been like fixing a little bit more on the balcony and doing stuff, but I just didn't want to, like, and that was somewhat self-imposed. I know that, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. So, and even if it's hard, to find the beauty or the happiness in situations, there is always something. Even those kind of, now I go into Buddhist thinking, but it helped me in my I've been very sick. I almost died I was sick for several years, and so much in pain. And there have happened crisis stuff, quite some in my life so far. So I have had to develop skills to actually see the beauty in those moments. And sometimes it's only then. It's actually when everything is like so packed together, you could say, almost like you have to appreciate the little stuff you can kind of cling on to. But anyways, so about seeing the beauty in little things, it could also be the things that you have. Sometimes that is a Buddhist thing, that you have eyes to see. You can, like, all kinds of things here, breathe, almost like, and it seems silly maybe, but actually when we remind ourselves, this is marvelous, this is fantastic. Sometimes that is not easy to do though, but all of us should maybe sometimes not only strive for things that is beyond now, this mindfulness, or maybe Tolly's the power of now. I will also link that. Maybe that's the thing for someone here that they need. That's a book, if you don't know. I actually haven't read the whole book. I don't think. Maybe I have. But I do have A New Earth is the book that I actually absolutely love by this man. It was an experience, really, you can find it yourself, but I will. That was really amazing. Then I forget it now and then, but yeah, it gave me a lot anyway. This should be the power of now. I hope I put the right link there. So, okay. Yeah. So, to be present in the now, not even doing it as a meditation or so on, just to relax, being and feeling that that life is like normal to some extent also. Yeah. Look for the beauty around, like, and so healthy kids, whatever it is, that is, if we lose some of those things, that would be, nothing will probably almost have its value again for some time at least. So if we remind ourselves to appreciate it while we have it instead of when it's gone. Yeah, not that it will be gone, I'm not saying. Okay. And also look for opportunities. Like here it says Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. And that can be in all ways, like in communication, in material things, in emotional, spiritual, and ideas. Even if you can't sometimes manifest certain ideas in reality right now, you can write them down. You can have those ideas to manifest later when it's more possible to do so, or when opportunities come. And then we have, I think this may on to Pat. No, I'm not kidding. I'm on to you. You know that song also. But this is someone, King of Swords, that are writing on typing machine. We can all learn important things from one another. But I think this is about some sort of book that may be written or should probably be written, maybe. Let's see. I'm on to you. If I'm on to you. Yeah, there it is. Wow. So, yeah. So I think this is something this person is aware of. At least if this is not a book, like this is like keeping journaling things or keeping track on things, like being this is a smart person, whomever it is, even if it's not only for him. So that is also an advice to write things down, to keep track on stuff. Oh, did I? No, I did put it down. So So yeah, there seems to be 3 books laying there on the side of her when she's writing, and there are open spaces in the bookshelf. So I feel like there are several books coming, or there is a lot of expression that is about to come anyway. There is so much thoughts, yeah. Um, Beautiful. And that is possible also, probably for most in various circumstances, even if that book at first won't be like sold or given or whatever it is, it's still possible to write. Okay. I mean, if it's not right now, being a bestseller or whatever. So, and then we have, the Emperor reversed. It says like being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. And since it's reversed, I think this is limited then. This person cannot be like the authority of their own life. Someone else have put a lid on that. But also it's a positive thing with this Emperor card reversed that this person sits on the steps on or stairway, what do you say, on the in front of the house, looking at the clock. It almost looks like a compass, those with a lid, or but I think it's a clock. Anyway, so, but I think knowing that this could also be a time when all the responsibility does not have to be on your shoulders because of whatever circumstances, to like to use it as that. That was one thing I learned of my great wonderful friend, teacher, psychologist Guneva Longdal Andersson. She wonderful. She's not with us anymore like that, but she's still with me though, and with her loved ones, of course. Anyway, so she said that how can I misinterpret this in the best way possible, like when someone says something, and I have had so much use of that, because we oftentimes don't know exactly what someone means, whatever their words even means. So to them, we use different words for different things, and we cannot really truly 100% at least know exactly. We can feel into them and so, but anyway, so I think this is about when you are restricted to find. I've been in a different kind of restriction ways some years, quite some, heavy though, previously at least. And yeah, I had to think like that. How can I use this time to my benefit? How can I use this in the most positive way possible? What can I read? What can I develop in myself that I would not have time for, or space, or ability like to do, unless I were in this situation, as if it would be chosen, as it somewhat on some level, maybe spiritually, maybe it is, but and that really helped me to enjoy even that, to see it as a luxury, actually, almost like so. Okay, so then we have the Magician. You have everything you need to do. Well, let's see. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Yeah, and maybe also the results will come later if you do it now. And here is someone in the greenhouse, like just enjoying planting, and yeah, whatever the situation is, it will also change, obviously. So to prepare for that is also a very good thing. How can we do that? Like, yeah, in the best way possible for ourselves. And then another advice is Nine of Wands reversed. This is very beautiful. Someone sitting in a room. There seem to be only turned off. Is it called element? Those where you get heat from in the apartment anyway, or houses. Anyways, but she have candle lights lit on it, so I would assume maybe it's a table, this one actually, but it looks like those. Anyway, so it would be turned off anyway. But she holds also one candle. She have also some bandage and so on, or something on her hands or fingers, arm. And it says, it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. So, yeah. It's the reverse though. So even if you can feel like all those candles, there are like, yeah, there are probably 9 candles. Like 8 have already burned out. Like, but she holds this one candle, and it burns so bright. She's sitting there on the floor on her knees holding this candle. Yeah. Like really caring for the spark, the flame within her spirit or soul, or his, whomever you are. So yeah, and it's okay to feel a little bit defeated though. I had that feeling today. I had a little bit of tiny touch of a little, not crushed feeling, but a sense of a rather down feeling I haven't felt for a while, for a very, very long, many years. I mean, but it's so minor to what it was previous. So, I mean, this is nothing still, and I can lift me from it like in a second though. But I may not want to always also, because as long as it doesn't take over, then I can allow myself to feel whatever, like sadness or sorrow, or for certain things, that's okay too. It will not defeat us to do that either. We have the right to feel disappointed or whatever we feel. So, and then we have page of wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. This is reversed also. So I don't know what this means though. Because I feel that it means the opposite, like, because it's reversed. I mean, follow your passion, but don't go into strain. Don't like use too much effort. I mean, follow your inspiration, your spark, yeah. And then judgment reversed. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. No. So this judgment is that this is wrong. Whatever limits you here. This woman is standing in the window and with her cats looking out there. Or cat, yeah. But it says like, no, this isn't right. And you know that it's not right, whatever is happening here. And then 3 of Pentacles reversed. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. I think this is the similar as the previous I talked about here, that if the team is heading in the same direction, but that is the important thing. If it doesn't, then there is a huge problem. Then many things don't work. And then the last advice here for the for the advice actually, it is Ace of Wands upright, like that person the 9 of Wands reversed, holding, like, was it reversed? Yeah, it was, like holding one candle in their hand, and I have one similar candle in my hair lit. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Yeah, it emphasizes that fact that don't go into effort, don't go into strain, but let your passion, guide you, like where you need to go. I think even if it feels like this, also aces are like potentials that aren't already manifested, but it will soon be, kind of. And so hold on to that, even if it's not yet. Hold on to the passion of what you want to manifest, the energy, the inspiration. Yeah. Like a candle on a cozy night, something within you has been set alight. This energy may come in the form of an all-consuming desire to create something new, or the need to immerse yourself in a love affair of sorts. Whether that's with another person or a project, regardless, you feel a passion you've never felt before, and you may want nothing more than to act on it now, now, now. Or perhaps all you can think about is the damage this tiny flame could cause if it was left to burn for too much longer. If the latter is the case, I don't blame you, which you might want to get the candle snuffer and keep it close, in case things get a little too intense. Or you could let the fire run wild and see what happens. Interesting. Yeah, it says it all, so I don't have to add. But I think that's quite whomever this is for. I think this person knows that fire is a dangerous thing, but it is also life. It's also life energy even, and also about this temperance, the balance thing. All right, moving on. So, what are you aware of here? Connected to this central. What is the central? I almost forgot because I kept on. Yeah, it's coming out like almost not from the closet, but yeah, spreading your words into the world. Reaching further is like the thing. What are you aware of here? This is King of Pentacles. That is patience. Also, thanks for supporting local witches. Well, supporting other people also, like Pat here. There is some King of Pentacles. There is a woman sitting outside of this little shed here. True success isn't just about money, it's about happiness too. Yeah. Sometimes that is actually very needed. So, yeah. And why do I do this then for him, sort of? Because he supported even us, even here. Some people don't know and understand this, but I feel that if I may give back anything, I hope I can. But in a material sense, I don't have a lot to do so. But yeah, so you're aware of this though, so I don't have to keep talking about that. Some people have a lot of money and no happiness. I'm not saying that's have to be black or white or upside down with that, but what are you not aware of? King of Cups. Oh, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords. Is there all the kings? Like, I don't know. We will see. That's fascinating, though. King of Cups is the emotional side. Yeah. Pentacles is a practical and also patient. Yeah. Also connected to the signs and stuff. Maybe, I mean, if you look into that, but I won't say the signs because that is also the thing that irritates me with others I listen to. So, always compose yourself before giving a response. Yeah. I think this is for Pat. This whole reading, it feels like. Yeah. So it seems like someone is standing here and there is this, what are they called now? These birds that are around the sea, the ocean, like they are quite aggressive. It's one of those, I don't know what it is, most like in Swedish, but here is standing on the windowsill and there is a woman having many ideas and she's first pouring a cup of tea or whatever she's drinking here for herself in the kitchen. So I think this, to find that, to collect and find that peace within before. I think this goes for him. This is difficult, very passionate, very emotional. I can totally get this also. I must listen maybe if I have the energy to do so. Do it myself to pick up the energy. But yeah. And then the past related to this situation. Here we have Four of Pentacles. Yeah, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then it says also. I mean, this was previously when this person had something to actually hold on to. I'm giggling just because it's so, yeah, sad, this whole. But also that they took, there were donation. They can't do that now when it goes to his lawyer. But they also blocked his bank account so he couldn't reach his money, and also they took a lot just that was donated. And how unfair is that? So because he had saved for a lot of things, also. But yeah. So this is previously when this person, not that it have to be about him now, but I just think about him now. For you also, maybe you had collected things before, and for some reason you held on to it tightly, and then maybe it got lost somehow or something. So it's also good to get the energies flowing, not hold on too tightly, but also think about what you do and so on. And this person actually have it in this image. They have it placed in 4 different pouches or so on. That's a good idea. Very good idea. I think this is very important here, to not place all the money in one basket, so to speak. But even though, okay, I won't go into that more. Anyway, all right. Nearest future, right? Let's see. This is a collective reading, though it seems like the cards have him on mind. It's about treating yourself with something shiny almost, because this is a 6 of Wands. This is a winner card, so this will go very, very well. I'm so happy. And this is within weeks. This is maybe in the beginning of October. Let's hope. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. And then exclamation mark, like. And this person is standing, trying on some new clothes, just showing off, and some friends sitting there looking at, woo, wow. So yeah, this is winner card. I have to read this also then. Oh, let's hope this goes so very well. And Natasha is brilliant, so I really, really hope that works well when it comes to that. And whatever this is for anyone else, I really hope that too for you. 6 of Wands, where are you? Mm-hmm. Here. It says, this is within some weeks to come. I mean, I don't usually like being the center of attention, but I have to admit it doesn't feel half bad right now. It won't to come, even if it doesn't feel half good maybe right now. The witch says, gladly twirling to show off her outfit to her witch friends, who absolutely shower her with compliments. This card means that you two are likely about to be given the recognition you have been hoping for and dreaming about. Yay! If you think it's time to hide, think again. Everyone deserves to have their moment, and they don't usually happen very often. This is yours, so just this once, give yourself permission to take up all your rightful space and shamelessly bask in all the praise. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have to add things to this, actually. I really hope this is also for him. But clearly for whomever listens. Okay. So within some weeks, I get so happy for this card. And then what is your attitude to this situation overall? The attitude you have is justice. Number 11. Reverse, though. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. You don't think so, because you have met so many You have met a lot of injustice, obviously, but this is also karma card, and when it comes reversed, it's not like this is just your attitude, but usually when it comes up like that, that is for those who have been fair, that will be rewarded, like in the universal scale of things, eventually, and sometimes quickly. But this, I think, yeah, I think this person or you may have felt that this isn't correct, and I can relate that it doesn't always seem like it, but eventually it will. Yeah, it will. But right now, this person hesitates. How would it go? Like, because of meeting too much injustice, it's easy to lose hope on this, obviously. But that's just how you view it, yeah. So keep the hopes up. It will be brilliant in a few weeks, I think. Okay, let the cards up. Okay. The environment, or how the environment sees you, right? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come to do all the work for you. This could be me upright. But it's reversed. So I believe that this Eight of Pentacles is you working way too hard. I think this is very important to relax, take like some time out, enjoying, just, I don't know, meditating doesn't have to be in that, just in a way that make you feel peaceful. Not everything is your chore to do, like, yeah, even if you're skilled, even if you can, sort of, if you want to even. This is like, use this as a vacation relaxation time, and at least some of it, but I think people think that you take on way too much. Okay. And maybe you do. Fears and hopes. Okay. Whoa, this was a jumpy one. Oh, the Hierophant. This is a teacher, yeah. This is someone who wants to teach, also spiritually. In this deck, it obviously is a witch dog, but tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Yeah. And also, this card comes with this little warning about not trying to make everyone else think it's similarly or adjust. And also, I think sometimes about this whole division. That is one thing I don't agree with when it comes to, although I can fall into that, what I call trap myself, like pointing fingers in this and that direction to others. But that is, that is, yeah, falling into that trap, that's everyone doing that, and then we lose our sight on what is more important. So, but still, we can point out certain examples of things that aren't correct or just or so on. But when it comes to terms of left and right, but I do myself sometimes. Okay, right. I have to turn this again. Then there's just 2 cards left, and I will leave you be. You stumble into a local shop owner. No. Local shop owned by a wise witch. She's more than happy to help new and aspiring practitioners find their way in their sometimes overwhelming world of the craft. She offers you the same advice she offers them. Regard the new ways of doing this with the same respect as you do the old, for nothing was meant to stay the same forever. How boring would it be if nothing ever changed? Break away from established norms every chance you get. Make your own unique brand of magic. If people point and laugh at you for daring to be different, point and laugh at them right back for being so cowardly as to be the same as everybody else. Ooh, this is also very much this person. So this was just, yeah, I think this is the hope. You don't need to point and laugh at people, but then that's a better thing than being mad at and criticize. I mean, attack people aggressively, maybe. No, maybe. I mean, so yeah. Okay. These cards, I haven't used them a lot, but I think they fit so perfectly. And even what it says in the booklet there, or book there. Okay. Last card, the outcome here. It used to be around in 6 months or so. How it will be then. Page of Cups. Oh, this is someone a little bit wonder what they are going to create or do here. There's a lot of love, a lot of freedom. This here is a woman too, standing on the beach having some cup of something and with marshmallows in, I think. But there is like the vast ocean in front of her. She's like, okay, what should I build from this? Where should I go? What should I do? Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life, it says. I mean, this can be take a mental toll on this person. I mean, everything maybe also catch up eventually, you know. And like when this seems like freedom to me, the card itself. It's so, you see the horizon, you see the endless beach, you see like endless sky and ocean and all that. She have like a wrist band with like tiny cowrie shells around, and it's so calm and it's so free. And this is just what to choose and what to do with this. Then let's see what it says here. That's the last one, I think. If it's nothing shows up here, then maybe have to take another one to describe this card. The page has spent all morning searching for sea glass to add to her ever-growing collection, only to end up with a whole mug full of it. Oh, that's what she had there. I thought it was like, yeah, anyway. Get ready for something just as awesome and unexpected, she tells you, tipping the brim to show you her finds. In a reading, this card can represent a child or pre-teen, but not always. This could be kids around you also, but anyway. More likely, it will represent someone who is in the beginning stages of a beautiful emotional journey. So expect this surprise to kick off a project, a romance with themselves or someone else, or another lovely venture. There may be tons of excitement and eagerness now, which could cloud one's intuition. So be sure to use good discernment moving forward. Yeah, I think this is so much all of it. I don't think maybe he had the time to listen to this, but and I'm not sure how interested he would be, but this is for everyone. But I also think it fits perfectly for him, and I really hope so, because this was so positive cards for everyone. So no one is in here. Maybe I should. No, I shouldn't post this on my Facebook. No, I don't need the aggressiveness. I want to continue going back there, but it is surprising to me still. So many things from those years before with the whole 19 thing. Yeah, I mean the reactions of other people. They're really baffling. Yeah, the hate and the way of not viewing each other as free thinking individuals. Like rather you could like throw someone who had been like kind of smart, I think, or like just in their ways, or a thinking person, like, and so on, thought that it wouldn't be more than right to throw people into like concentration camps if they wouldn't like follow suit, if you say. Even that, I was so shocked. And now when things show, yeah, not everyone was though. Some were quite sweet, and some were like just saying, well, I think you're stupid. Yeah, okay, that's fine. People can think whatever. Now, who is though? Not no one says that now, but still, it's still very much this whole censorship on here. So, which is super bad for everyone, very much so. And Pat, I have to speak about him again. I don't have to, but I want to. He actually have taken quite a blow for this. And yeah, he showed it quite literally on his page last live he did there. So, and yeah, so bad. Yeah, and I would wish that someone, if certain things would happen to me, I would wish someone else who could speak would stand up for me or try to, with whatever means, like try to be of help or so on. And yeah, so I try to, but no one is in here now. I hope someone gets in later. At least I've eventually understood how to put up a page. No, I mean an image that can be up meanwhile I do this. It was super boring just having a green screen. I should have like tarot cards maybe or something. This was some other, but I find it beautiful. And like, I like imagery. It speaks. It's like the soul speaking with symbols and images. So, yeah. Yeah. And underneath I've shuffled them, and then underneath there is this Two of Cups now. Some people are like pumpkin to the spice. I will read that before I go. And then I will just leave because no one is here. Oh, so beautiful. It says man and a girl sitting in beside the ocean also. I think if it's not a huge sea or something. But yeah, they're sitting there together with some pumpkins around. So this is the last card for now. Let's see. In this card, we have two people who share a deep intuitive understanding of one another, not just on a human level, not just on a witch level, but on a soul level. They say in unison, oftentimes, couples like this don't need to speak their thoughts aloud to know what the other one is thinking. This is the kind of bond that is not easily broken because it's so unlike any other. And that's exactly the kind of relationship this card will signify in your reading, or for you right now. It's not part of the whole reading there, but while it can represent a romance of some time, it doesn't necessarily have to. We often forget that friendships and familial ties can be just as powerful no matter what. Recognize what you have and cherish it. Beautiful. Yeah, I try to. I tried to today to think that, okay, isn't friendship the most beautiful thing though? We will see. I'll see how it goes with everything. But, well, I will just end that now. And I was maybe less focused than usually, but I hope someone gets something out of it. Yeah, and I hope someone may have the resources or understanding to donate to Pat. He needs the help to get, lawyer fees and so on. That's also so odd. What a system that he can't even afford that and won't be getting someone to do that. That's wild in itself. Anyway, okay. So maybe I should put a link to some. No, he's not allowed online, yeah. So I can't put much of a link to him. But if you know, you know. And there are others supporting and talking and so on. So maybe you can find that if so. Yeah, but they try to shut us up. And especially those who have a wide range of to reach further and have a huge impact. And then they try to shut them up. And sadly, they actually do. And also, as he says, and as seemed to be the case, but I think everything can be changed, and I think we need to focus on that. But eventually, if we don't speak up when someone is restricted from free speech in these free countries, then we need to speak. We need to say that this is wrong. This is unacceptable. Yeah, that's really awful. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to look into that, do. Otherwise, I wish you a great day, night, or whatever. And I will try then for a while until his coming hearing, or if it's a trial, I don't know. Then, in the beginning of October, then I will try to check in here more frequently to hopefully come in contact with someone who can support him. And also hopefully give you some goodness that will help. So now, okay, take care, and we will talk another day. Bye bye for now.